Hi all, Graham here, and here is another uploaded game of Muskets and Tomahawks. Tonight at Reading War Games Club I'm playing Steve, he's using the French and I'm using the Prussians. But before we play, just some thoughts I have on formations. To my mind there are three formations. There's the standard formed formation when you fire volley fire. There's like a default formation where you don't fire volley fire, which I would call close formation, and the third one is extended order, as you can see from the picture here. In practice, every figure needs to be at least 1 inch apart from the other figure. If you look at the example here, I'll put some little markers out, and they're 1 inch, and look at the footprint it takes. In the games I've been playing, I've been using the sabots on the left for my irregulars, and the blocks of 3 for my voltigeurs and my Jaegers on the right. Clearly I've been doing it wrong in all the games I've played, but there becomes an element of being practical and getting the figures on the table, and the footprint that 6 figures take if they're 1 inch apart is very large. Also, do we need to have, should there be a rule for the number of figures you can have in extended order? Should it be 6, 7? I don't know. I appreciate your thoughts on this. Anyway, on to the game. Here's the armies we chose. 450 points, give or take a few points. The French have 3 blocks of line infantry at the back and 3 units of voltigeurs. There's a big man or an officer for the line, and there's an officer for the light infantry or voltigeurs. Here is a little bit more detail on the armies that the French army we used. And their opponents were the Prussians today. As you can see, they've got 2 blocks of 10 militia, cowardly, which is quite an interesting trait. There are 2 units of line, which are they're probably their best troops. However, the most effective troops are the 2 units of Jaegers at the front, armed with rifle. Here's a little bit more detail on the Prussians. Anyway, here's the game. Hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed playing. Yes, there's plenty of mistakes there. Please point them out. Still learning, still work in progress, but great fun to play.
Good evening, Steve. How are you?
I'm good.
All right, me too. I'm excited about our game of Muskets and Tomahawks today. We're going to try and play it. Now I know the rules a little bit better from last week. We shall see. Okay, so we're playing a little scenario out of the book, a variant. What we've got is we've got 5 objective markers: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Object is to control at least 3 of them. We'll see how the game goes. The winner is the person who achieves 3 of them, or at 9:30 we'll see who's controlling them, or if one person falls on his sword and says, I've had enough, I want to go home, we'll run at that as well.
Yeah.
We use deployments around the edges, and just to show, he's got 2 units of French line there, he's got 1 unit of French line just there, he's got 2 of his voltigeurs there. Where's the other ones? Ah, man, hidden there behind the trees. I've got, on the back edge, I've got a Prussian line there in the middle. I've got some Jaegers with rifles just in front of a Prussian line, and I've got 2 lots of militia, which are cowardly. I haven't told Steve about that yet. And on the right, I've got some Prussian Jaegers. Okay, these are my 3 cards. I won't bother asking Steve to show me his. We'll just look at mine. Who was the first player? Was it me or you?
I don't think we rolled. Do we roll on that?
Should we roll? Should we see who's the first player? Oh, it's you. Okay, dang, bad start. So, Steve is to use the first card. He's already used 1 clock card, and he's already exchanged 1 card.
So I'm going to go for your light infantry.
That's very decent of you.
And I will take a marker.
So you're up to
3.
Okay, so my lights have been activated, which is here. I'm within 19 inches, so I'm going to fire at those there. Now I'm firing over a wood, this is a field here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, my Jaegers, they shoot on a 5, shooting over 12 inches, 6, 7. I'm not over extreme range. Per obstacle, 8. Targets in extended order, which you are, albeit you're very tightly grouped, 9. But I've got long rifle, so I need 8s. Kind to me today. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not bad, is it? Half range and full range, isn't it? So my range on a rifle is 72, so I'm killing you on a 4. I like that. The reason why I want to be Prussian. 1 dead. I take a puff of smoke. I take a fire. And Steve, straight away, takes a morale test. What you rolled? 4. So 4.
Officer.
Where's your officer? 5. It's not 6 figures, so it's still 5. It's not formed up. So it's just 5. Your guys are light infantry, or skirmishers, I should say, to be precise. They recoil. So you're going to have to go, when you recoil, you move half your distance. They go 5 inches, so you need to move them 2.5 inches. I'll suggest you move them 2.5 inches sideways. So it's my turn. What shall I do? Oh dear, decisions. I'm going to play my line. When they move, if they're not within 24, oh they are. They move 4 inches. 4 inches there. I'm going to move them sideways like that. Okay, your turn.
My line.
Your line. I'm going to play my line again. And I'm going to move these 4 inches forward here as well. Okay. Your turn. What are you going to do, Steve? So you're playing a morale card. So you get morale cards, so you get an extra token. Oh, it's yours, isn't it? Okay. My turn. I'm going to play morale as well. So I'm up to 4. I get 3 cards. Okie dokes. What have I got? How well shuffled were these cards?
Your line.
Sorry?
Your line.
That's very decent of you. They're all coming out, aren't they? So it's my line.
Yep.
So these guys are going to move still. Four inches, and over there, come a little bit forward. So what we got? We've got your line. Oh, that hill's going to be a pain in the arse for you, isn't it? Who put it there?
That's me.
Yeah,
That's
Steve
me,
put all the terrain out.
That's me.
Are you not coming over the hill?
Not at the moment.
Why
no.
not?
That's for me to know.
Alrighty, okay. Let's
So
see.
it's back to me, isn't it? Because you triggered that.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, it's my line. So it's
Up to 5.
Prussian line. I can't see you there because the hill's in the way. I could see you a little bit, but not much. Likewise, you can't see me either. Okay, so what's happened? So it's my line, isn't it? These are going to move forward.
Now the other thing is
4 inches, like that.
there is an opportunity.
You gave that to me, didn't you? So that's my turn. And I'm going to give you a volley. 8 to 12, 3 points. So I'm going to go from 5 to 2. I'm going to fire across here. So the guy behind the tree's not in range, but I think all the other 7 are. So I roll 7 dice. 0s and 1s. Kill me. Okay. None. 2, 4, 6, 7. 1 more dice. Still missed. But you do take a morale test. 5. We could work it out for the sake of completeness, if you like. 2 fire markers. You've got officer +1. Is he within 6 inches? Just. It's 6 figures, 7, formed up, 9. It isn't a problem. Oh, my lights! And you get 3 more cards, don't you?
This goes up, and I get 3 more.
So I'm going to load them. And where's my other ones? These ones here. Haven't moved yet.
You can probably see why I was reluctant to come from behind the hill.
And he's going to go 5 inches. These should actually be an inch apart, skirmishers. I've got 2 pips, or I've got those 2. Let's get your lights out, shall we? What are you doing? So I beg your
Okay,
pardon.
so my skirmishers are going to fire into your lights over there.
Okay, so do you want to see if we can see them first? How far are you away?
20, I think it's what, 17 to the front man.
17 inches.
Yeah.
Have you got scout trait? I think you have, haven't you?
Yes.
So you're on 48. Not native, not cavalry, not light infantry. Figure, no figures within 24. You don't get +2. However, effects of terrain. So start at 96. You go down to 48 for having scout.
No, I go the other way for scout.
Oh yeah, 120. Yeah, 120. I beg your pardon.
And then you go the other way for the woods.
In an area of light cover, -3 columns. 1, 2, 3, 36 inches.
Yeah, I'm within 36, so I think I'm good.
Has scouts, which I'm scouts as well. Another inches, 24 inches. You are, because you're 19, you said, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you can actually see them.
Yep.
Okay, so your shooting ability is 4+. However, you're shooting at long range, so you are at 6+. Target in light cover, 7+. That can't be right, surely. That's rather good. Are you shooting across that obstacle? You're not, are you?
Not with those ones.
No, you're not, are you? Is that right? Seems a bit low. Sorry, rifle. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. French. Oh, I'm looking at your officer. So you're 5+ to start. Long range, 7+. In light cover, 8+. 8's needed. Nothing at all.
Oh.
And you get a fire marker and a smoke marker for the love of it. Is that the one that were running away earlier? They recoiled, didn't they?
Yes.
So you're fine. Okay, that was 1.
I think these guys will go against your...
Formed up. So how far are you away? I'll assume you can see them because they're in the open.
Yeah, they've got smoke as well, so...
Yeah, well, you're going to see them.
So yeah, they're within 24.
So you shoot on a 5, over 12, 7, I'll tell you what, that should be 9s anyway, because I'm in extended order as well. I get -1, not -3, because you hit me easy because I'm formed up. So starting again. You start on a 5, a 5, long range, and because I'm formed up, instead of -2, it's -1 because I'm formed up. So it's 6. 6 is required. 2 to kill on a 6+. 1 dead. Take him off. Morale test. 7. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
No qualms there.
Are you done?
No, I've got my other guys are going to
Oh,
move.
you've got all the guys who are hiding behind the tree.
They're going to move. So they've got the scout trait, so they can move up to 5, can't they?
They can, yeah.
But I think they're not going to walk out too far. Just want to get closer.
They haven't quite made it to the edge yet. Okay. My turn?
Yep. Oh no, it's mine, isn't it? Didn't you give me that one?
Oh, I did give you that. Yeah, yes, sorry, I beg your pardon.
So, these need a thing as well. Fire in it, puff of smoke as well. My line.
Your line.
My line. Shoot at those. As you say, one can't see.
Yeah, 1.
This guy that was behind the tree.
Yeah, you got 7 then.
3, 7.
So you're going to be on. Muskets are 6 plus.
6 plus, yeah.
6+. Shooting at long range. So it's -1 because I'm 7 plus. 7's needed because I'm formed up. 2, 3. 3 to kill.
When does the combat phase?
1. 1 comes off. Morale test. 4. Ooh, a bit more interesting. Officer 5. At least 6 figures just. 8, 7, 9. I'm fine. The formed up and the being in a big unit initially does help me. Right. Okay.
And these guys are just going to move a little bit as well.
To spend 3. Is it 3? For a unit of 6. Somebody died for a unit of 6. 7 or less. 2 points. And I'm going to move them into the trees and touch the objective marker. So effectively, they're not formed up anymore. You don't get formed up. I'll put them on the base if I need to. Smoke comes off. Fire markers remain. And the objective marker is mine. For the time being, anyway.
So I'm going to do my light infantry.
So you're using your line infantry.
They're going to remove their...
They have Voltigeurs, aren't they? Line. Oh, light infantry. Oh, sorry, I thought you said line.
Yeah, light infantry. And these guys are going to fire at your guys in the wood.
Okay. So, I beg your pardon. So, who's firing against who?
These light infantry are firing against your guys in the wood.
You want to check the range
It's
first?
you're just inside their range.
Is it?
24, yeah.
Is that hill not in the way? With me, but you need to come out of that tree and sit on top of that hill, mate.
Sit on top of the hill.
The hill is right in the way.
I think they're going to move this way then. They're going to move in here. So they're in cover there though, right? Correct?
Yeah, they're in cover, yeah. Still move 5 inches.
There we go.
Between the trees.
You.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay, so I've got 2 pips. I'm going to let you move your line infantry. And I get a pip.
Okay.
3 more cards for me. 1, 2, 3.
So they're going to lose their fire marker.
So what have you done?
I've removed the fire marker from these ones.
Yeah.
You can see your guys in the woods.
I would say less. I would say 4 actually, because you're
You'd
going
say
right
4.
over the corner of the edge, aren't you?
Okay, we'll go with 4.
You're going to go with 4.
Yeah, we'll go with 4.
Can you? I assume you can see.
96.
How far are you away? It's 14 inches. Firing over 12. So you start on a
96.
6. No, sorry, you start on a. This line, isn't it? You start on a 6. Over long range. 8. I'm now in extended cover because I'm in terrain. 9. And it's a target in light cover. 10. So
what was the thing? What was the? I thought it was just +1 for range, or is that something different about those ones?
So you're starting on a 6.
Yeah.
Shooting at long range over 12. Oh, it's -2. I beg your pardon, because I'm. So it goes up to 8 because I'm no longer formed up. I'm in an obstacle, which is 9. You need 9s.
9s. Nope.
Is it
they're-
my turn?
They're just going to stay there for now. Yeah.
Is that it? Are you done?
Is it? Was that mine, or did you give me that?
I gave you that. No, I gave you that and got 3 cards. So
It's my go, yeah.
it's your turn. Yeah, I beg your pardon.
So I'm going to play your militia.
Oh, thank you. Let's just get them going. So the objective marker is trundled over.
Red clock, another red clock out.
Second clock out. I'm going to spend my militia again. So they're just going to keep on coming.
Ooh.
Your turn.
So I'm going to play light infantry.
Your light infantry.
Yep.
Sadly.
Let's start with these ones and shoot your line over there.
Yeah, I'm not too happy about that. So how far are you away? More to the point.
I think it must be. I think they're close.
It's going to be.
Yeah.
Within 12 or
within
what?
12.
Dang. Could be trouble. So, musket hit on a 4 because you're within half. No, sorry, I beg your pardon. You still hit on 5s. Shooting, you're not at long range, you don't get the minus. Or extreme range.
It's 4s,
Fives.
isn't it? Is it 4s?
Why is it 4s?
Just for a musket at short range.
Musket for short range is 5.
Oh, that's a strength, isn't it? Yeah, sorry.
5s.
5, yeah.
It's pretty decent, to be fair.
That's 2.
2.
Yeah.
2 to kill.
Needing
4s now.
4s.
Because you're close range.
1.
Just the 1. Morale test. 4. Ooh, interesting. No officer. At least 6 figures. 4, 5. Formed up. 7. 7 by trained.
No effect. No effect.
No effect. Yeah, they're all right until they get the units get smaller. Then
Then it starts getting a bit ropey.
it starts getting a bit more ropey. Yeah, exactly.
So these guys are going to go into your guys in the wood again.
So who are you firing with?
These guys.
We decided you could see them, didn't we?
Yeah.
But you need. They are in range, aren't they? Stupid question.
Yes.
You
yeah.
did move. So you're shooting on a 5, long range 7, light cover 8.
Three.
Bloody hell, fire.
And then what is it to...
6s. Nothing.
Wow.
Thank God for that.
That was those ones.
Yep. Actually, because I'm in the extended order as well. Did you roll any 9s? You did, didn't you?
1.
It didn't matter because you didn't hit anything anyway.
But I can't remember.
Sorry? Did you get into it? Yeah. I mean, who did you fire with?
Those ones. 'Cause these ones I'm looking at now.
Yeah. If you're firing over that, I think it's harder to hit. I think. Per obstacle, yes, -1 shooting across it.
So the other thing is, once all movement is finished, any chariots that
Seems to be a French trait, sitting on your back edge and defending.
It's because you got all the cards came out. You have to wait and see now.
Oh, dear oh Lord. 3 pips, and I've got those. I'm going to use my light infantry. So my Jaegers are now going to fire on them again. Return the pleasure. Rifles hitting on a 5+, which is good. Over 12 inches, 7+. 6 for long rifle. I need 6s, which is quite nice. 1, 2, 3. To kill, it's 4 and 5+. The first number is half the range or less. So about half range. So I'm killing on 4s, which is nice. 1, 2, 3. Hallelujah. So you've got 2 left in the unit. Morale test. 3. That doesn't look good, does it? So, is there a big man there or not? He's left him, hasn't he? 3 figures or less, down to 0. You took 3 casualties, -2. So you're a -2, your skirmishers. They've routed, they're gone. Good start. I disagree. Yeah, there was a reason why I had got these Jaeger rifles. So these guys, and now they're going to fire as well. Might as well keep firing. 21, 22-ish. What's my range? 72, isn't it?
Yep.
Wow, so I'm half range. So, 6 dice. So I'm long range, 7, 8. You're not in extended cover, extended order, so still 8. But you are formed up, aren't you?
Yep.
So it's -1. So it is 5, 6, long rifle, 5s. Yep.
Say that again. So you got.
I shoot with a 5.
Yeah.
I'm over long range, but there's a. I don't know if you're aware of this. -1, -2 is formed up, and you're formed up. These are formed up. So instead of 2, it's 1. Instead of 4, it's 3. Wow. So I need 5s, 6s, 5s. That's jolly good, isn't it? 5s needed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely jubbly. To kill, I'm under half range, aren't I? So rifles are what? 4+. Just the 1. But here's a morale test. 6. I think we're fine. Okay, so I've just checked. They get 2 fire markers for firing.
So we do forward boys.
Forward boys, so you can activate your big men. Your officers can activate 1, can't they?
Is it one big man or both of them?
Sorry?
Do you activate both of them? Is that right?
Yeah, they can activate 1 unit each.
So I think these guys are going to shoot your militia.
Okay, so what are they?
They're skirmishers.
That's your sharpshooters, aren't they? We mustn't
Yeah.
forget. So how far are you away?
Yeah, they're within 24. So it is long range. But
So it's 6s, but you're firing at over 12, but it's -1 only because I'm formed up, so it's 7. You're 7s, but you re-roll 0s because you're sharpshooters. I'll keep looking, but there aren't any, are there? I do.
and these guys are going to fire.
I'm going to fire my guys in the trees by the objective marker. I think you can see them all this time. So I've gone around the corner. So you've got 7.
I'm just trying to decide whether I want to go for those guys instead.
You might not get them all.
Should be simultaneous. So that one,
How far were they?
Sorry?
How far were those? They were.
I don't know what else you got on.
Yeah, I think I'll go with those guys.
I mean, they don't get cover in there.
Yeah, I'll go with those guys.
So you're shooting from there against
them.
my Jaegers.
Yeah.
So you've got 7.
So it's
So you fire on
long
a
range 6.
muskets are 6, aren't they?
Yeah,
So, but you're firing at long range.
7.
7, 8. It's -2.
Yeah.
Target's in extended order. 9. You need 9s.
2.
You rolled 2 9s. Jammy git.
What is it to?
6 is kill.
Come on.
8 and a 6.
2.
You killed 2. That was
That was nice.
rolling 2 9s and 2 kills is spectacular. So I lose 2. 2 of my prize Jaegers. I take a morale test. I rolled a 0. Oh shit! Shootouts. Where's my officer? There's no officer. It's not 6 figures. It's not formed up. There's no other minuses. You needed 3 to kill. It was only 2. So I'm on 0 for skirmishes is rout. Heavens to Betsy. How did you do that?
I'll take that. I'll definitely take that.
5. Rout is off the table, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Rolling a 0 without an officer. I might have to check my numbers again there. I've got 3 and I've got that. I'm going to spend 2 points and I'm going to reverse these guys backwards because they're going to get shot to shit by your skirmishes there. So I'm going to go back there. So I'm down to 2 now and 1 card. Right then, what are you going to do, Steve? Okay, so you're going to
2 points.
2 points.
To take that off for them.
So the 2 points does what? Sorry.
It's to less than 7 figures.
Yep. So you
So
pay,
activate them, taking off their
so you just
fire
use it,
marks. They're ready to go,
and that's it then.
and that's it. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Okay. So it's my turn. Right. I'm going to use my forward boys. So I need 3 more cards. You need to shuffle there, Steve. So the ones in the trees here should only have 1 fire mark on it. Oh, they volley fire, didn't they? Yes, they rest once. These guys here, he's going to send them forward.
No, I'm yellow.
like that.
To hit is D6.
And he's going to go with them. And these chaps in the wood, I'm going to activate them obviously with this big fella here, and they're going to move sideways 5 inches along the edge of the tree line. But they've got 2 fire markers, unfortunately.
That's fine.
Okay, I've got 3 more cards. What did I get? Let's have a quick look. Got a cluck. Okay, your turn. Come on, give me something red.
Light infantry.
Dang.
My light infantry, should I say. It's for 3 cards.
Right, so I roll the dice and take 3 off it.
So these guys are going to lose their
So 6 minus
You're going to rest.
marker.
3.
And these guys are going to shoot into your militia.
Okay.
You're on fire, basically. Very typical. 1 additional pin marker. And then
So you're within 12, are you, or not?
Yes.
Some are or some are not?
Some are and some
You're
are.
going to have to roll separately then for how many
We've
are and how
got
many are
one,
not.
got one. Do you do it off the front marker or do you
Measure everything off him.
off hit that guy there?
Yeah, but everybody.
So all bar 1.
Okay, so roll 1 dice separate. Put a black dice in there or something. Or how many in that
I'll
unit?
do 1 more. 6.
6. You haven't lost any. So you are on 6s. You're not at long range. Shooting.
I thought it was 4s at short range on a
No,
musket.
that's your defence roll.
Oh.
So your shooting is. Sorry, it's 5s. Your shooting is 5s, but your target's extended order. It's just 5s.
Just 5s.
Because you don't get any minuses because you're within 12.
2, 3.
So you rolled. Sorry, Steve. What did you rolled? 2 hits and
Another hit for the extra one for the
Okay.
one I had on.
and you hit not because you're within close range. Now it's 4s.
2.
2 on my militia. Now we'll see how my cowardly militia react
That's why I'm
to this.
curious to see how your morale test's going to go.
Yeah, me too. Right, so 2. I rolled a morale. So you put some smoke
Oh, yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I'll roll a dice, see what happens, shall we? I rolled 9.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay. I'm not going to work it out. Phew.
And back to you.
Back to me. I've got 2 pips and I've got these. Right, I'm going to fire. We'll see how good they are. 1-trick pony, these things are. My militia, they fire straight ahead, arc of fire. So all that unit are in arc of fire. It's just a question of how far 16, and it's 5 of that unit and all of that unit. So you need to roll 7 dice and 5 dice. Because I'm at an angle, I've managed to catch them. For the left-hand unit, 0s and 1s. 1, 2, 2 dead.
Which one was this one?
The left-hand one, my left-hand one. No, that one. And you take a morale test. That's really bad. He's rolled a 0. He's your big man. He's still within range, isn't he?
Yeah.
So you're on +1. You're 5, so you don't get any bonuses. You're not formed up because you're less than 6. So you're on +1, but you get a -1 for volley fire and a -1 because you've been shot at by form. So you're -1 in total. For trained is rout. They're gone.
Seriously?
Sorry?
Wow.
So far the militia have done well, and I've got 5, 2, 4, 5 against the other ones. 0 and 1s. Nothing this time, but you still do a morale roll. 7. I think that's fine. So I get two fire markers, and a puff of smoke. That's it. So we've had two outrageous bits of firing so far, haven't we? Mm-hmm. You did it killing my Jaegers, and I've just volley fired.
It's going to be my line infantry.
So it's French line. Is he coming over the hill? Is he?
No, it's light. Sorry, light.
Light. Sorry, it's light.
Oh no, it's line. It's line.
Yeah, I thought
sorry.
it was line. So it's these two guys here. What are they going to do? They're going to stay there all day?
Well, they're going to lose their.
So you're just going to reload.
How does it work in terms of turning?
You can do whatever you want.
So with it, as long as within their move, they can
Yeah.
turn round.
So it's my turn, and I've got those and those. And I've got two markers. Okay, so I'm going to use my light infantry. I used to have two, but now I've only got one. And these are going to charge forward, and they're going to touch the objective marker, like that. Even though they're unloaded. So the objective marker is now mine.
So I'm going to use 3 points.
3 points allows it 8 to
Activate
11.
These guys.
Okay,
They're going to shoot at your ones that they can see over there.
you're not in volley fire range, so it's just standard shooting. I got them out of the arc of fire, which was unknowingly quite a clever thing to do. You're shooting on 6s, but you're shooting at long range over 12. But I am formed up, so it's only -1, so it's 7s. 7s needed. Oh, good.
2.
2. 2, yeah.
2, yeah. And what is it, 6s?
6s. And you get a marker for the pleasure of it.
That was annoying.
Not for me.
No.
I'm going to do you a favour here. Your line infantry. I go up to 3. And I get 3 more cards.
These guys are going to shoot at your militia.
Which ones?
These ones.
Are you obscured by the hill?
Only one of them, I think.
Let's have a look. The camera never lies. So they can't shoot. He's over the top of the hill.
I think
2 maybe. The 2 end ones.
Which one? I think that one can't.
That one can't. What about the guy behind him?
I think he can see.
You think you can see? Well, I'll
I
give
think
it.
I can see that guy. I think.
Okay, then I'll give it to you. So it's 7 right, 7.
Can they do volley fire?
You can't do volley fire. Can mine?
Look, with those guys.
They can, but you have to be directly pointing towards them,
Exactly at them.
which is what I'm doing with you. But I am double unloaded, admittedly.
Right, I'm just going to go for it though.
So you've
Yeah, I'm
got
gonna go
7
for
then.
7.
So you'll fire on a 6. You're long range, but I am formed up, so it's 7s. 7s needed.
Is that right, please? Oh, it's 8, isn't it?
You should have 7 dice.
Oh yeah, because the one guy. That's right, because one guy couldn't see.
2.
2.
2 to kill.
3.
3, I beg your pardon. On 6s,
Come on. 1.
just the 1.
Hopefully that can be enough of a. Yeah.
You want to see my
want a
guys?
bad-
You want to see just how cowardly they are, don't you?
Yeah.
So, I did roll quite well last time. 4. Ooh, that might be interesting. I think it might be all right. I've got an officer, 5. I've got at least. I haven't got 10 figures. I've got +1, 6. Formed up, 8. 8 for my militia, which are conscript. Just to look, no effect. Anything less than that, they recoil, by the way. So that's the number. Okay, are you done?
And these will remove their fire marker.
Okie dokes.
So your light.
Oh, my light. Thank you very much. These fellas over here. As I'm in the terrain, I might as well load.
That's an experience.
Okay, load one.
Fine.
My line. So my line are the ones in the trees who are unformed. They're going to load. And these fellas over here, I'm going to move them up. So like that. See what we can do. And now is it my turn?
I gave you that, so yes, it's your
It's
turn.
my turn. So okay, so I'm going to. So I spent 2 pips. I'm going to volley fire there to there. 7 does leave me rather hanging out there though. Those bloody skirmishers. But if I can make him zeros and ones. 1, 2, 3. 3 dead. That's good. Because that has an effect on your morale roll. He's shaking his head. He's rolled a 5. I don't think that's that good. Right, here we go. Have you got an officer?
Yep.
6. You don't get that. You're not formed up anymore. You don't get the. Not formed up. Unit is comprising of 3 figures or less. Which. Oh, sorry, no, that's wrong. So you're on 5. Plus 1 is 6. That's all you've got. Negatives. -1 for volley fire. 5. -1 for being formed up and shot. 4. -2 for suffering at least 3 casualties from shooting. Down to 2. 2 for trained. He's recoil and shaken. You go back half speed.
Spend
Must be the skirmishers over there, surely.
2 pips for the skirmishers to fire into your.
You don't have to do that if you don't want to.
I think coming that close, I'm going to say that's short range.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that. So, you are hitting on. Skirmishers are on
5 plus.
5s, but you don't get any minuses. So it's 5s, and you're re-rolling 0s from your sharpshooters. Just to remind you.
Yeah. 4, I think.
4.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. And what am I hitting on here? 4s.
4s to kill.
Come on. 3.
3 dead. Was it worth coming out?
We'll find out.
Not sure it was.
Let's see how this. So you've lost 3.
So I'm actually going to take them off the base because they're not formed up either.
No officer.
So
Not formed up. 3 casualties.
3 casualties is a what? Minus.
So you need to roll
Minus
high.
2.
You need
Minus
to
2.
roll high.
I'm on a -2. That's all. That's my factors basically. I need to roll really big. 9. There is nothing bigger.
What are they? Are they trained?
Yes, mate. Yeah. So 9 down to 7.
Don't they lose 3 for losing -3 people, or is that 2?
It says
it's
here
-2 for things.
-2. 7. They survive. I don't know. Why couldn't I do this last week? Right, you spent pips to do it, didn't you? So it's my turn. I've got. I'm going to spend my militia. They're going to load once. Getting ready. You know what's coming. And these are going to move up 4 inches as well.
I've moved 5, and you're half the stick off.
Your morale. You haven't got any figures under
Don't think
3 or
so.
less, so you don't get a pip for it. My turn. I'm going to give you a chance. You're light infantry. They load.
And that'll be the same for them because they just shot at him.
Yeah, they should be load. So they're load as well.
Yeah, so that's them.
My turn.
Yeah.
Or your turn to give me something nice and red, please, Steve. Come on. Well, we know what. That was my line infantry he's just given me there, which is very nice of him. Here. And if you think they're going to stay there, you're having a laugh. So they're going to come 4 inches that way. Smoke off. Double unloaded. I'm going to let your light infantry go again. 3.
Okay.
Right, what are you going to do then, Steve? Sorry, I beg your pardon. We just noticed that I control 4 of the objective markers, so technically I've won. But we'll carry on for the joy of it.
I could argue that you haven't touched that one yet, but I think that's just a technicality.
Oh, didn't I touch it?
No.
Okay, all right. I will do in a minute though. Trust me.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't touch that.
So they're going to shoot your militia.
So who's this shooting again?
The skirmishers.
Are they all in range? Because they weren't last time. I did remove the figures off the end tactfully.
There's three that are and 3 that aren't, so I'll do the
3 and 3.
The 3 blue are the 3-8 short range. So they're on.
So it's -2 for over 12. So you've got 3 on 8 and 3 on 6.
So the blue ones are the short.
Okay.
So I think that's 2.
2. Dear oh dear.
And then
Well,
again,
no,
one of each. One's short and one's long.
So one's 4 and one's 6.
So the blue's 4 and the black's 6.
Oh dear.
So I've got the blue one on that one. So you have lost 1.
You did lose 1. Steve seems very determined to try
See
and
them run away.
He just wants to run away. I'll take him off. Okay, here we go again. Can I keep rolling high?
No, we need a 0.
4 might be enough.
4.
So 4, officer 5, 6 figures, 6 formed up 8. 8 for conscript, no effect. But 1 more and then they don't get that formed up. That's quite a big deal. You think if you look at it, the formed up and the 6 figures is worth +3 to me. So what's going on over here? Oh, these. Oh, you're moving them. They're coming out of their little cubbyhole.
They're going to still stay somewhat in the woods.
You're on the edge of the woods, are you?
Yeah. They're on the edge of the woods. Oops, not the woods.
So it's you now, isn't it? Clock.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
So I'm going to use my 2 pips. So it's actually on 0 now, but to shoot those guys.
With who?
Those.
What, you're going to be going through the terrain, you know that, because I'm behind the edge, so there's going to be a minus. We'll have to see if you can see them first. Do you want to work it out? So he's firing all the way along this edge.
Yeah.
You're assuming that you're in the woods, so you can't have the woods behind you. It's worth working out anyway, just for a point of note, really. Modifiers. So you've got the scout trait, you're on +1. Is in an area of dense cover or behind an obstacle offering dense or solid, which I am.
How many
So
is
that's
that?
-4 columns.
24 inches, but I still think we're within 24 inches.
Yeah. Terrain for each obstacle covered that blocks line of sight, -1 column, 5. For every 6 inches of area of light cover that the line of sight, it's not minus, it's just -1. You can't get it twice, surely. Complete 6 inches. Mounted artillery. in an area of light cover or behind an obstacle offering light cover, which I am. So it's -3 to be spotted. I haven't got the scout, so I'm on -3. For each obstacle, the terrain, for each obstacle, low wall, bush, etc., the line of sight, so it's -4. For each complete 6 inches of area of light cover, -5. It's not dense or heavy, so it's -5. The figure trying to spot you is a scout. You're a scout, -4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 18 inches.
I think we're still within that.
You are within 18, so you can see them. So we've just checked. He's got a visibility of 18 inches, so we can actually see them there. But it was worth working it out. So you need.
Is it 6s?
So you need sixes.
So 3.
You killed 3.
Yeah.
That's good shooting. That's twice you've done that. I'm down to 1 figure. Down to 1. Doesn't look good, does it? I need an immense roll here. Can I do it?
Come on.
9.
Oh, what?
But I don't believe it. I don't believe it's good enough. I'm still going to rout, aren't I? Surely.
No, I don't know. Sure. You haven't got a thing, but you're not formed up.
So 9.
You lose 2 for 3 casualties. That's still only 7.
7.
They are trained, aren't they? So I still think it's no effect.
When you shot, I was in extended order. You know that, don't you? It doesn't matter because I'm no longer in close formed up. I don't know what you rolled. Doesn't matter. So 7 for trained. No effect. Right. Okay. So he fired here. I rolled exceptionally high again.
Can't get any higher.
He can't get any higher, and he survived just. So is it my turn?
Yes, I used my 6.
I'm going to spend 3 pips, and I'm going to volley fire from here on them. 16 inches, and I was very careful to make sure they're all in arc. It's just 0s and 1s. You've got an officer there, haven't you?
So I don't get anything. It doesn't get affected by the field at all.
You're not in solid cover. No other cover options applies. It's only if you're in sub will you take it down to 1.
Only if you're in.
If you're in solid cover, it would be 1s, but 0s. But no, not enough. So you've got how many in the unit?
6.
6 plus 1. So the white dice is the officer. Okay. White dice is the officer. 0s and 1s. 1, 2. Oh, I think I've killed the officer. 3. 1 officer. He's shaking his head in disbelief. Shocking. Of course, we now need a morale roll. Oh, he's just rolled a 1. Okay. So, how many in your unit?
I think that's going to be it, isn't it? Because you get 1 for the volley fire.
I think they're routed. Because I think they're routed. You took 3 casualties, didn't you?
You're right.
You took -3, -2 for the 3 casualties.
That's what you get pushing out of the way.
You get 2 -1, and being shot for -1, so it's -5. So they're gone. How many figures have you lost, Steve?
24.
24. You started with 49, so you're just 1 under half strength. I think something happens at half strength. Not sure. Your turn.
Probably something to do with morale.
I think it is. Sorry?
Your line.
My line, you mean my one man?
Your one man.
Well, my one man,
With the green clock.
he's going to move this way, and he's going to touch the objective marker.
He should be dead. He should have been rattled a long time ago. He's certainly a plucky soul, that guy.
Yeah, he's going to get the VC. So you gave that to me, so it's my turn. I've got to use a card. I'm going to use my light infantry, and I'm going to load them.
Oh yeah.
Okay, your turn.
It's going to be my line infantry.
Are they going to come back from out behind the hill?
They're going to shake. What do they need to do with that again?
Oh, okay. When you're shaken, you need to take a morale test.
It's this one on the top, isn't it?
It is, yeah. You've got.
So what are they?
You do get modifiers from the top reaction desk. What are they? They are unit training is 5+.
I need 5.
You've got an officer, so it's 6+. You're probably going to do it. 4. Ooh, that might be a bit low.
4. 5. Is there anything taken into account there?
So officer 5. How many in the unit? 5. You're not formed up. You're not 6 figures. So it's 5. So
5 is what I need. But that's all it is, and that does get me.
is it 5? Is 5 all you need?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was 6. Oh, it's 5. 5+. In that case, you remove the shaker marker, and then you can do something positive with them. If you failed with the roll, all you do is you remove the shaker marker. So you just moved them forward, didn't you?
And turn them around. Yeah.
Okay, so it's my turn. I've got no dice. I've got to use one of these two. I'm going to use your line infantry.
So I think they're going to shoot at your.
So they're shooting at my militia. So you're going to shoot there.
8. Light long range.
6 is 8, yes. 1 is enough, as you know.
Not with your morale rolls the way they've been.
6 is needed. Sadly, that's not enough. bit of smoke and fire marker.
Yep, it's me. So it's me, isn't it? So
Yep, shoot.
do your line.
My line. So my line is this fella here. He's done his job.
Your little warrior.
He's going home. Take his fire markers with him. I think it's 3 inches actually, because I think I lose one for being in the terrain. My turn. I've got 1 pip and 1 card. The card is your light.
I think they're going to take a shot at them.
So your light's going to shoot
Your militia, your hard and tough militia that should have been gone a long time ago.
They are not cowardly, how dare you! And there's still 6 in the unit, I'd like to point that out.
Yes.
There's still 6 of them. Yeah, 8s. I'm sure it's 8s. 6 is...
7, sorry, because they're altogether they're 5.
7s, yes, 7s.
2.
2's enough. But you do need 6s.
I need 6. 2.
2 dead.
Right, come on.
So I remove 2.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
Morale roll. I'll take them off the tray because they don't belong on there anymore. This time I rolled a 1. That's not great. Officer 4. And he's just 4. You only killed 2, not 3. So 4 with conscripts is flight. They just become flight, so they're gone. 4 inches that way. It's probably not a bad thing anyway.
So how much that was? You gave me that one.
So these just routed 4 inches. Sorry, yep.
Or light.
My light. So my light are going to go 5 inches this way. Let's get them involved, shall we, Steve?
No, I don't really like those.
Well, they weren't that good earlier when you shot them to pieces.
Well, that was a good start, but then it's been a bit downhill since then.
Okay, so they've moved sideways. Okay, I'm going to spend forward boys, red, and they're going to fire against your guys on the hill, which are 24, 25 inches away. I'll take it off him. So they are going to fire against those there. Okay, so I'm on. I've got 6 dice, 2, 4, 6. Firing at long range, and you're formed up, so it's only 1, so it's 7. You're 5, so you're no longer formed up, so you're now extended cover. So it's -2, but I'm a rifle, so it's -1. And my rifle shoots at 5. So 6 hit you. Yeah? No. Don't know what that is. I think that's a.
Is that a 0 or?
I think it's a 0. Just the 1. To kill. No, I missed. Bummer. Forward boys. He's going to activate them to rest once. Let's get the other group of militia involved. And these guys here are going to fire. First time they've done anything, because there is an officer in the wood there, believe it or not. So they're going to fire. Who's within 12? They're within 12. Some of them are, some of them not. I'm going to fire at the nearer unit. I've got 5 left there. This is, because I'm over 12, over 24. So I just need 6s. 1, just 1. My dice have died, mate. They've dried up. Oh, nothing. Scheiße. Steve's laughing now.
That's the first time your dice have gone a bit funny, so. Your militia.
My militia. 4 here. I might as well just get them moving, doing something. I'll send them. Yeah, they are within 24, aren't they? Yep. So I'm just going to move them. Move them 4 inches. Taking their fire marker with them. These, I'm going to load them. Okay, my turn. Horrible card for me, morale.
Okay.
One more and I would have had to do a morale test on those, so I pass. It's your turn.
Do you have to do one on him?
Oh, yes, you're right. Oh, well. Yes, I have to do one on him. I forgot about that fellow over there. Let's see what I roll. I rolled a 1. My dice really have defeated me. They've gone. Mind you, he did the job though. He touched the objective.
He did. He made me have to
Dabbed it, and then he died horribly. So it's your turn.
I'm going to use my pips for these guys to fire into them.
Okay. So you are. Well, we know you're within 12 because I'm firing you. So we've got 8 dice, needing 6s. I'm in cover though. Sorry, light cover. 7s are, and I'm extended order. 8s. Desperate.
So you need, so
Just the one. Two. I'm desperately clawing out the numbers there.
And what is it then? Short though. So it's
Short, so it's fours.
Fours. Come on.
One. One could be enough. Seven. Might be all right.
Yeah, you've got an officer there, so I don't.
7, 8. I think he's fine. Just.
Yeah, your go.
My go. We've got one pip and one card, which is a real shitter. Your forward boys.
So you're just gonna have get these to move their things. That's all we can do.
That was it?
Yeah, because it's the only officer I've got. You had more officers.
I killed one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Excellent. Wasn't so bad.
Are you trying to get out there?
What do you got for it? Come on, Steve. There must be some
Militia.
ready. Militia. Woohoo! What am I woohooing for? I'm not quite sure. I'm going to fire them because I'm feeling you're going to get the drop on me a little bit here. So fire. Do that again. I'm over 12. I'm going to fire against that unit there. 6s. But over long range, but you are formed up. So it's 7s. 7s needed. There's a few there. We'll make it 3. 3 on you. So, 6s. Do you believe it? I've missed every single one again.
Over to you.
Go on, give me a militia.
Sure, go.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, I gave you that one.
Oh, that was decent of you. Oh, does that mean my other militia can move as well?
Yeah.
I'll move them as well, yeah.
So that's a ram. Head-on collision.
I'm going to spend my light infantry. I'm going to load them once. My line, the guys in the trees, they're loaded.
There's a red clock. Put them there so I keep track of the clock. I want a green clock.
2 clocks.
It's 2 clocks. So it'll be my line infantry then.
Damn.
I'll start with these. They're going to fire into your guys in there.
Because I was over 12. So you're over 12, so it's 8s. 9s needed because I'm in light cover. And actually I'm extended order of 9s, isn't it? 9s plus. If you roll a 9, we'll check what we need to do. Nothing. Any other ones?
These guys, because they're within 12, aren't they?
They are within 12, so they're going to be 6s, but you kill me easier, basically. 6s, 7s because of light cover. Extended order, 8s.
I need 8s.
You need 8s. One, two, 2. But you're killing on 4s. A 2 and a
1, 5.
kill 1. Kill 1.
Just need a 0 now.
7. Hot diggity. Should we work it out? I
I
don't
think
think
it's
you need
worth it. You've still got your officers.
officers
So,
there. You need a bit of puff.
yeah. I did that's the short goal.
You sure?
Yeah, I did that one.
Okay. Well, I've got 2 pips. Me. Your lights.
I'm now doing 3 points of damage to my right.
So they're just going to
Reload.
reload.
What are you going to give? Give me something nice, Steve. Come on. Something yummy.
Militia.
Militia. It's got to be a reload, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got to be a reload. My turn. I've got 2 chips. Your line.
My line.
Your line, L-I-N-E.
Three more cards.
Oh no, they can get up. Stay there. They can get up.
Your light infantry, although it pains me to do it.
All right, I'm just going to reload them. All right, my turn.
Yes.
Well, three. I'm going to spend 2 pips,
Or through him.
and I'm going to fire my light infantry. Thank you for reloading them for me. 25. Over shooting extreme range. Is that right? Wow. Then I'm firing on a 5, shooting over extreme range 8, but I'm at rifles 7, and your guys are 5. They should be on. They're unformed, aren't they? So it's going to be 8s. 2, 4, 6. Is that right? That's even with my rifle. -3, -4, -3, 8s. Yes, 8s needed. 1. I seem to be just getting the 1, don't I? My dice have dried up, mate. I'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to change to a bigger dice for a bit more dramatic. Ooh, no! Rifle. 4, 5.
Do line. You're going to fire into your guys again.
Yeah, I'm going to move a 4.
Hold on, it was
1.
8s and 9s, I think.
I'll take 1 cornering card. They move in 1 lane. Okay, fine.
Nothing. Or 1, just the 1.
I'll take another cornering card.
4's correct.
9 is always a hit anyway, to be fair. You killed 1. Dang.
You've got to do some tough morale rolls before long.
I'm down to 3 in the unit.
I'm going to be like, everyone's been whipping, it's going to be totally fine.
So,
Sure.
6.
Let's whip.
On the cusp, I'd say.
1 space.
Office 7.
Let's whip.
3 figures or less, yes. 4.
Yes.
Trained.
Back in
Recoil or
I'll
shaken.
get out just for it.
I'm going to just be shaken.
Yeah.
Like that.
They're going to shoot your militia.
Okay.
So, long range.
So you are on -3. So you're on 6 to 9. 9's needed. 7's needed. 1. You only need 1, you know that.
Yeah, no. This is 6, right?
Nothing. I'm going to use my line. These are shaken, so I'm going to do a morale roll for them. 6. Trained 5, officer 7, yes. I do get a -3. I could probably -3 for 3 figures or less. So I'm on 6, 7, 4.
Oh, that wouldn't be enough.
That's a fail. So they remove the shaken marker, but they can't do anything.
No,
Morale.
got nothing less than 3, so
You're fine. I've been trying to kill 1 figure for a long time. You know that. Right. My line in the wood. We've just become unshaken. 3 dice. All it takes is 1. So I'm hitting you on 6s. Within 12. So 6. Is that within 12 there? I think we said I've moved back, so maybe not. Maybe. I think 3 of them. 3 they are. I think they are just.
the officer's at the back. That's the officer, right?
Yeah, but he's not firing.
Yeah, I was going to say, so these are out of it, but
I need 6s. Come on, give me the militia. What is it?
Give you back your life.
Oh, load them then.
Pips.
My turn. Let your light infantry go.
Light.
Light, 1, 2, 3.
It's gonna shoot at your.
What, these?
Yeah.
Oh, really? What have they done to you, apart from run away? So who's shooting at who?
The light.
The lights are 18, 19 inches away.
Sharpshooters.
Yeah, well,
5. Or plus 2, is that 7s?
so it's 5s. It's just 5s. No, it's 5s.
Long range.
Long 7s. Reroll 0s.
What do you want to go?
2.
2.
And then 6s.
How many?
9.
Load, load. My light. Load. One day they're going to hit something.
6 of those would hit your militia.
Who's that?
6 of these
Yep.
hit your militia.
Going to be 7s.
7s. One, 2.
2. 6s.
1.
Just the one. One could be enough.
See how cowardly they are.
Well, we know they're cowardly. Just 6. I think that's fine. I've got officer 10 figure or 9 figures. I'm fine. I've got +4 there. Two red
You need to do
cards.
that. I was trying to remember what I was doing. Right.
So you got 1 pip. You can't do much with
No, I
one.
haven't got anything pip. So yeah, so, I used my pip to do that. That's what I did that for. So
All right.
it's your go.
I'll try and forget that you got 1 pip. Something's coming away. I'm going to use your light infantry. There we are. Put me up to 2.
They're going to just
Reload.
reload.
So you've got 1. So I know you've got 2 red cards there, Steve. Could you just show them to me?
Your light infantry.
Reload. My turn. I'm going to spend 2 pips to fire my light infantry against these guys on the hill here. 20. Have you moved them? No. So still over 24. So I want to fire those against those. Are they over 24? Can you just check for me?
Yeah.
They are. So it's -3. So I'm on 5s. 8s, rifles, 7s. I've got my rifles, not 7s. 7s needed. 1, 2, 2 hits. This time I'll remember. Rifles hit on a 4+. And I've skilled 2 this time. That's a bit more like it. Morale roll. 3 in the unit. 8. We might want to work it out though. You might recoil.
9. I think that should be alright.
I
I only lost 2.
But you're a unit of 3 figures or less, so you're -3.
8, 9, 6.
So you are on
Recoil or shaken?
recoil or shaken, your choice.
Shaken.
Okay, so we just checked. Although he's lost 50% of his army, it's only on a morale card that you actually test for morale and order all your figures.
And you rested your ones, okay.
Yeah, so now it's my turn. I've got no cards, so I'm going to play your light infantry.
So which
I get 1.
So
Sorry?
they're going to shoot your militia up here.
Really? So you're shooting at these poor fellas here? You need high.
7th, wasn't it? 5s plus long distance, 7 sharpshooters, so we can reload them. 1, 2,
3.
3.
Wow. Sixes to kill. Two dead. Morale. Stranger things have happened, I suppose. I rolled a 5. 3 figures or less. 5 down to 2. So it's 2 for conscripts. Flight. Directly away. Flight.
I'm going to do my line. They're going to be lords.
And you've got a morale test for the other ones. 8. You're fine.
Yeah.
Well, we can work it out. Officer 9.
Yeah.
3 figures or less. 6. So you're on a 6. You needed 5. Just. You actually only just done that, but you did it.
They're going to take a pop at your guys. It's 8s, I think, isn't it?
So it's 6s. But you're firing into terrain. Yeah, it's 8s. Because I'm unformed.
Do I drag you?
2, 6, and 1.
No.
Okay, I'm slamming into your chariot and I'm slamming for one
It's your go.
A trampled levy not perform any action. They're bleeding to death on the flag.
My militia. The revenge of the militia.
Right, so now I hit your chariot.
18 inches.
If anything,
I'm going to fire at them.
Points damage to my left side and you take 6 points damage to your right side.
Do I need 9s? No, I don't. I need 6s,
Crash table and I'll
8s, 7s.
I'm sure.
7s, yeah. Because I'm 6. Fire on 6. At long range, -1.
Yeah, muskets, yeah?
Yeah, 6s.
6 plus long range 2, isn't it? Or is it?
It's 1. You need to update your sheet.
So I
1.
you move back, I move into your space.
They don't have sharpshooters. 3, nothing. Dang.
he's bleeding on the sand, yeah.
I just really want to hold I still want to
And the militia, the other militia, it was a militia card, was it? Was it a militia card?
Yeah, it was.
So these guys down here,
so
need to do something with them as well. Morale roll.
do I think
6. I think they're gone. Take them off. Flight again.
Your line.
My line.
Bleeding in the sand.
so I'll move into the 6.
So these guys in the wood.
Hold corner, slide up to
No, they're not. They're just going to reverse out. 3 inches.
3. Take 3 points damage to both.
Medium moves.
Continue move
My
but
turn, isn't it?
Because everybody has to be within an 8 shot.
Light infantry, load.
These guys using the pip, going to fire into your militia.
6s. 7s.
literally go to that point.
There's a few. 3, damn you. But you do need 6s to kill me.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
1, 9, just the 1. But it only takes 1 though. 1. Scheiße.
Goes around muskets.
Okay, so officer 2. 6 figures, 3, formed up, 5 for conscript, flight. And they automatically, they fly anyway. If they've been shaken, they would have flighted anyway. So that's that. And that,
Call it there.
I think we call it there.
Well done, sir.
I think I won that
Yeah.
a little while ago, but you were coming back into it.
No, I think your morale rolls were just off the charts, to be honest.
I mean, my Jaegers did one thing over there. They wiped out a unit, and then you. No. And then you.
I did some good attacking shooting, but your morales, you kept getting the morales all the time.
What did you think of the scenario?
Yeah, I think it means you have to get out and do something. You
can't just limp it on the.
You can't just hide in the corner
and shoot at range.
Yeah.
I mean, I got forward, and I got over here as well, which.
Yeah, that first turn for me, I had 3 red cards.
Yeah.
And they were all your line coming at me. I was like, I can't move out because I've got nothing to fight back with. But yeah, it was good.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, it was
We'll do it again, Steve. Thanks again for the game. Thank you for watching that to the end. Very much appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed it. As I said before, please comment on the rules, anything we can improve upon. If you like it, subscribe it, share with like-minded. Take care, and see you all soon.